Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Hydra. Welcome back to the channel. And guys, in today's video, man, I'm like literally so excited, guys. We got season 4 right around the corner. When you guys are probably watching this, season 4 is probably already out. But if you guys have been subscribed to the channel for quite a while now, you guys know that I like to give you guys the 10 best class setups that I'm personally going to be using within the next update or season. And I definitely do think that these class setups will help you guys out in season 4. If there's any nerfs or buffs when it comes to the weapons here in Modern Warfare in season 4, especially something like the Growl, which is pretty expectable at this point, then be sure to drop a like, man, because I definitely will cover those and give you guys some best class setups and some more options. Now, guys, I know the delay of season 3 was for a good cause, but holy bro, I mean, the content in Modern Warfare has just been so dry for the past week, especially for us content creators. It is incredible, and I'm personally just so excited that we are getting season 4. And like I said, I definitely do think that these class setups will help you guys get some tactical nukes in Modern Warfare. Here's the post notification shout out of the day up on the screen. If you guys want to win one in a future video, be sure to hit the sub button, turn on the post notification bell, and comment down below #BellGang. All right, guys, starting with my #1 gun in Modern Warfare. This is my baby right here, bro, the MP5. As you guys probably know, if you've watched my previous video, I did in fact change up my class setup. The pros actually used to use the class setup with the Merc foregrip. However, to increase the recoil control, and sadly there is going to be a little bit of an ADS loss with this, but you are going to fry with this MP5 class setup, especially with the operator foregrip, because this is what the pros have recently started using. To go along with that, we got the 10mm 30 round mags, the stipple grip tape, sleight of hand, the FTAC collapsible stock. Guys, this is the best possible MP5 class setup in the game, no questions asked. Right here is my Ram 7 class setup. Dude, the Ram 7 is super underrated, guys. If you guys don't use the Ram 7, I honestly don't know what you're doing. The Ram 7, it literally doesn't even have that much recoil, but the damage is insane on this gun. If you guys want to use the Ram 7, I'd recommend having monolithic suppressor, FTAC 13.5 compact barrel, commando foregrip, 50 round mags, and stipple grip tape. This is the overall best attachment combination that I've found for the Ram 7. Like I said, it's going to decrease that recoil a little bit, and also, I mean, the damage is already insane on the Ram 7, so you don't really want to worry about that too much. But dude, this class setup is absolutely a beamer, and I would recommend trying it out. Next up, we got this PP19 Bison class setup. I've done multiple other Bison class setups, but overall, man, this is just the absolute best. I am known as the king of the Bison. I mean, I literally cannot tell you how many different videos I've done on this gun, but this is by far the class setup that I've used the most and I would personally recommend using. First things first, monolithic suppressor, and I think I should just say this now. You guys will see a trend in a lot of my class setups where I put on the mono suppressor, mainly for the reason to keep yourself off the minimap, because since the traditional minimap isn't in Modern Warfare, you really are going to stand out on it if you don't have the mono suppressor on. So I would just recommend putting that on as many guns as you possibly can. There might be 1 or 2 class setups in here where I don't have it on. To go along with that, we got the 8.7 steel barrel, stipple grip tape, sleight of hand, and no stock. Same thing goes with the MP5. With this gun, man, I've probably gotten at least 5+ nukes with this thing. I mean, it's just an absolute beamer of an SMG, specifically on maps like Shoe House, guys. I mean, or Shimon, excuse me. I mean, dude, this thing is insane, especially with the high ammo capacity that the Bison has. You guys are pretty much getting the best of both worlds. You guys have a massively high ammo capacity, extremely low recoil at long range, as well as a very balanced damage to go along with that. So you're pretty much getting the best of every single statistic when it comes to the Bison. It's probably the most balanced gun in the game, in my opinion. Next up, guys, I'm going to give you 2 class setups with the M4A1. This is actually one of them right here. Of course, with this one, you have monolithic suppressor, the Corvus custom marksman barrel, no stock, 60 round mags, and commando foregrip. Now with this class setup, you guys are going to be extremely confident when taking gunfights, because it's going to be easy to maneuver around corners, especially with the combo of the no stock and commando foregrip. But you got that Corvus custom marksman barrel on there for the range and the high ammo capacity of the 60 round mags. This is probably the most accurate M4A1 when it comes to multiplayer. I'm sure most of you guys play maps like Shoe House and Shimon. I personally don't like playing the larger maps, but on Shimon and Shoe House, man, this thing is absolutely insane. The other M4 class setup that I like to use, I like to take off my barrel and then put on, excuse me, sleight of hand right there and basically what this is going to do is make this like the pistol M4A1, dude. It is going to make this the easiest shipment, shoot house, close range. If you guys are a rusher like me, man, this is amazing. You got, I mean, pretty much one of the smallest M4A1 class setups possible, and then you have that sleight of hand on there to reload in those situations when I'm personally taking like 2 to 3 gunfights at once, and then I need to reload right after that and get into another like 2 to 3 gunfights, especially when I hold down the spawns. I mean, it doesn't really get much better than this, guys, trust me on that. Next up, guys, we have another one of my favorite SMGs right here, the MP7. I recently just started using this, and I definitely can say, man, that it does match up with the statistics of the MP5. A lot of CDL players are also considering using this. Definitely use the MP5 if you guys are looking for better damage, but if you guys are looking to use the MP7, it's definitely something you should use if you're trying to win longer range gunfights with being more accurate. Like I said, if you're looking for an SMG where you guys want to be super confident when taking long range gunfights and have extremely high accuracy, this is definitely the class setup to go with right here, with monolithic suppressor, commando foregrip, 60 round mag, stipple grip tape, and no stock, man. Definitely the way to go on the MP7. Next up, guys, we probably have the most talked about weapon here in Modern Warfare, the Grau 5.56. Like I said in the beginning of the video, we're expecting this gun to get a nerf just because of the fact of how overpowered it is. So if this gun does get a nerf, man, you guys can definitely expect me to be making some videos on this gun, giving you guys some better class setups. But as it stands right now, this is the best Grau class setup as far as multiplayer and Warzone goes. This is universally the gun that pretty much every single pro player uses, like Swag and Nick Mercs. We have monolithic suppressor, Tempest, 26.4 Archangel barrel, commando foregrip, 60 round mags, and the XRK Void 2 grip. As you guys can tell by the statistics, man, I mean, this attachment combination is absolutely lethal. At close ranges, this gun is really not the best. I'm going to be completely honest with you. You have to be ADS to win gunfights. You can barely ADS around a corner while jumping or sliding and win just because of how slow the ADS time is. But with that being said, if you guys do connect your shots, you're going to kill your enemies pretty much within an instant, man. That's how much of an unhealthy balance there is with this class setup right here. Right here, guys, we pretty much have my most trusted Kilo 141 class setup right here. I did make a class setup on this recently that I made. There's one specific attachment that I was using that made it feel like the Kilo literally had aimbot. Like if you guys were using this gun and use this class setup right here, you guys are gonna feel like the aim assist is buffed 10 times more on this class setup for some reason. We have the monolithic suppressor, Singard arms, 16.8 SOCOM, commando foregrip, sleight of hand, and no stock. For some reason, it just feels like the aim assist is buffed 10 times more on this gun. I mean, I don't really know why. That's just what it is. There's a lot of talk about the Kilo on YouTube right now, about people saying if it's better than the Grau or the M4. I definitely do gotta say it matches up there, so definitely give this one a shot, that's for sure. We also got this Beamer P90 class setup. What I mean by that is this thing has absolutely no recoil. The mono suppressor, forge tack, retribution barrel, stipple grip tape, another stipple grip tape, and sleight of hand. As far as like SMGs goes, I would say this one is probably one of the most underrated out of the whole bunch, because this is definitely in the top 3 most accurate SMGs. And if you guys aren't using this class setup already, I would definitely say give it a shot. I personally can't say much about the P90 because I haven't used it that much throughout Modern Warfare's lifespan, but just recently I've noticed that this P90 is an absolute laser beam, so definitely try this one. And then, guys, for the last one, we're actually going to head back over to the MP5 because I kind of want to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek for a future video that I'm going to make on this gun. This is the other class setup that the pros are using right now in Modern Warfare. The other one being the one where you take off the Merc foregrip and put on the operator foregrip, but this one, instead of doing that, you take off stipple grip tape and then you replace the Merc foregrip with Ranger and then put on the compensator muzzle. And guys, I mean, this thing is just something that I think has just been kind of like hidden for the longest time. I personally have not seen anybody ever use this class setup, and as far as little recoil as possible goes with the MP5, this is definitely the way to go. So this is the final class setup, man. I kind of just want to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek as far as what a future video is going to look like with this gun. But pretty much that being said, man, I'm out of here. Hopefully these class setups helped you guys out with season 4. Peace out. Yo guys, the support on the channel has been absolutely incredible recently, and if you made it till this point of the video, man, please go to my Twitch, link down in the description, man, or up on the screen, and you guys can go follow it, man. We are currently on the road to 400 followers. The streams are lit, man. I try to stream every single night. I have loyalty badges. I got emotes with some brand new ones coming in. I also have channel points, which means that if you guys watch my stream for a specific amount of time, you guys can earn things such as creating one of my class setups. You guys can become VIP in the stream. You guys can get a Hydro sticker, or if you reach 100,000 channel points, you guys can get G Fuel or Control Freaks, man. Super cool what we got going over here, man. I want you guys to be a part of it, so make sure, like I said, you guys go down in the description. Go ahead and follow my Twitch. We are on the road to 400 followers. You guys can get early access to a lot of the gameplays, tips and tricks, some of my best class setups I might not show in my videos. So I'm pretty sure that wraps everything up, man. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'm out of here. Peace.